US indices, be it S&P, NASDAQ or Dow, all the three are trading at the all-time high levels. We have seen yesterday again a bullish momentum, and we have seen all the three indices hitting the record levels here. While it is Germany 40 and FTSE100, despite bearishness with the European session, we have seen the US session pulling the indices a little bit on the upside. What to expect from these five major indices: S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, Germany 40 and FTSE100? We're gonna see here in the one single update. We'll arrive at the levels at which you can take a trade and trade with profits. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. Join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that as well. Let's start. First, the US indices, S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, followed with Germany 40 and lastly FTSE100. Watch till the end. First, if you look at S&P, it has created the peak here. It is a flat top here. With the flat top, it is trying to erase some of the gains. I will wait for it to stay below 6685 and 6680 levels. In fact, you can sell at 6687 itself. Expect 6680 as the first target, and below 6680 is where it might post a little reversal. Notice it comes with a flat top. This calls for the beginning of a possible reversal here, but till 6640, do not trade this as bearish here. That is pretty clear. Stochastic looking down, MACD at the top trying to cross over for sell. RSI is also coming out of the overbought zone here. If you look at 2 hour chart, see, since consolidation, this is taking a dip. This is the first candle. Now just wait for the next candle, and with the next candle, if you see S&P trading below 6687, stay with the sells for 6680, 6670, or rather I'll say 6680 and 6660 levels directly. And if at all it trades below 6660, stay short for 6640 as well. Below that, it will turn strongly bearish. Stochastic looking down, MACD is still in green, RSI is overbought here. Look at the 3 hour chart. See, whenever it tries to diverge, it follows with a pullback. This is, look at the last two attempts, and this is the third one. This is a greater rise, so possibly a greater pullback cannot be denied. Things are getting slightly overbought, but yes, still having room for further rise. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour charts, the current candle is very important, and the move below 6680 is very crucial. A move below 6680 will further determine the next targets, which might be towards 6660 and 6640 levels. It might try to fall back within this zone. Even if it is bullish, it can try to fall back within the zone before a bounce back. Stochastic overbought, while the MACD and RSI is still rising and still having room for further rise. Coming to daily chart. On the daily charts, the support from 5 period is very strong, and thus this also makes this zone as pretty crucial for S&P to break below 6660, 6640, now below which you can expect 6610, 6600 mark as the next targets. And this could follow with a stronger dump here on the downside, but right now it is trading is strong. It is not showing any signs of reversal. So considering this, what you can do, where you should buy, I will and look at the MACD extremely overbought. The MACDs are rising, the stochastic is overbought, the RSI is extremely overbought, so things are getting overbought. But once it gets overbought, more buyers pitch in. Hence, you have to be just sticking to the levels here, though the upside is getting a bit trickier now. On the upside now, I will recommend you to buy at 6696 levels. Expect it to move towards 6703. And once this is taken, you can stay bullish for 6715, 6730 levels as the next targets. Beyond this, stay bullish for 6755. Chances for such a rise now today at least appears less. But yes, as and how it stays above 67, it can show you a momentum here on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 6687 itself. Expect 6680, 6660, and then 6640. Any drop below 6640 is a sign of a greater correction in making towards 6600 in lower levels. Trade accordingly. Let's move to NASDAQ 100. On the hourly charts, consolidation here, waiting for a breakout move here, and see, it is now trading below the 5 period moving average, which is a sign of slight weakness, which might take it all the way towards 20 period here, which means 24,700 levels. And once it trades below 24,700, that it could be the possible beginning of reversal here. Right now it is staying extremely overbought and extremely bullish as well. Stochastic trying to cool down. The MACD is now about to cross over, and this crossover is coming from the signs and the highs from where it sees a reversal generally. So let's wait for the next few candles. Any drop below 24,700 will be a very good indication of further downside. RSI dropping here. Look at the 2 hour chart. Similar observation. The support here is getting stronger. Even if you see now Nasdaq trading below 24,720, take a sell. Expected to move towards 24 660 650 as the first, 24 600 as the second. Remember, a drop below 24 600 will be a very good indication of greater bearishness here in Tech 100 towards 24 500 in lower levels. Stochastic looking down, the MACD has seen a rise, RSI is staying overbought. Coming to 3 hour, similar observation, it is right now consolidating. Remember, a move beyond 24 800, a move beyond 24 800, you should not think of selling Tech 100 from there. Once it stays beyond 24 800, we are looking at a greater rise. Moving averages trading with divergence here. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, RSI overbought here. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, see bigger rise, then a greater pullback. Again, a bigger rise might follow with a greater pullback. The 50 period moving average is right now sitting at around 24 300 levels, and that should be taken in order to confirm towards a move towards 24,000 levels. Right now, it is not showing any weakness. Remember this fact, though things are staying slightly overbought. Coming to daily, look at the daily chart, see straight candles, straight bullish candles, and you can see consecutive 12 greener candles in succession here. Now today could be the day where it might try to erase some of the gains here, and a move below 24 500 will confirm a possible reversal as well. Right now it is not showing any weakness. We have to wait till the US session for it to show any signs of weakness here. Now, considering this, time for me to give you the levels. And before I give you the levels, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, do not miss to join the mentorship batch. The next batch dates are announced. Be a part of it. Reserve your seats now itself, purely on the first come first serve basis. And we only have limited seats. Join the batch today. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you a safe free account and lowest spreads and no hidden charges, you can find the recommended broker link in also in the channel and video description. And if you're just willing to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Reach out to me for queries. Now I will recommend a buy at 24 780 levels. Expect 24 836. And then I will look forward to 24 900. And in fact, the critical number at 25,000 very soon. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 24 720 levels. If this is taken, possibility of a move towards 24 660 will be very high. If this is also taken, then 24 600. Any drop below 24 600 should lead to more bearishness towards 24 500, 24 300, and if that is taken, then 24k levels. Trade accordingly. Now let's move to Dow Jones. Now DJ30, if you look at the move here, see divide this here, you can see slightly higher highs are seen, slightly higher lows are seen. Now it is pretty important for DJ30 to trade below 46 300 zone, and that will confirm the move towards 46 100 possibly, and any drop below 46 100 is a sign of reversal. But right now it is too early to jump onto that. It is still staying range bound. Even if you now see it is staying below 46 340 levels, 46 300 levels you can expect, and then more bearishness should follow from there. Moving averages bullish, stochastic bearish, the MACD trying to cross over for sell, the RSI looking downwards suggestive of slight bearishness. Look at the 2-hour chart, see the rise, the retracement, the rise, the retracement, and this is the next round of rise. But you can see that the bullishness getting diminished here. It is trying to reverse from the moderate levels here. It is not scaling the exponential highs here. So now it is pretty crucial. Even if you see it is staying below 46 350 340, take a sell from there. Expect 46 300 200 and 46,000 levels. If you see the stochastic, this is drop sharp. The MACD is still in green. The RSI is staying flat. On the 3-hour, now on the 3-hour charts, very crucial for Dow to trade below the 5-period moving average at least, which means it has to trade below 46 350 300 zone in order to confirm a possible downtrend here. Right now it is struggling here, and yes, it is struggling on the upside as well. Yes, things are, the stochastic is overbought while the MACD and RSI are almost flat. Look at 4-hour, similar observation, the support here getting stronger, but red green, and a possible reversal from with the next candle or with the current candle can also be seen. While if it all it trades beyond 46 440 levels, you have to stay bullish for 46 500, 46 650, 46 800 and 47,000 levels. Notice it has taken the support, giving a breakout, one or couple of bullish candles consolidating here, and now once it delivers a breakout, this could bring enormous bulls here. Yes, the stochastic is overbought while the MACD and RSI is still staying bullish. Considering this, now before I give you the trading levels, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, do join the mentorship batch. And now, yes, you'll also get the recordings. You can be part of the signals channel on for our alumni, where we discuss all the trades and trends, and you'll also getting, you can join any of the live classes in future as well if you want to re-attend. Join it today as be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Now look at a way to buy. I will recommend you to buy at 46,440 levels. Expect 46,500, 46,630 and 46,800. Beyond this, 47,000 is a must here. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 46,350, 340. Very good support here. Expect 46,300, 200, 100. All we are talking in terms of 100, and then 45,950, 45,800. Any drop below 45,800 is a sign of a greater correction in making here. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to Germany. Now DAX on the early charts, you can see the drop here, retracement, the drop here, retracement. Now also notice it is delivering lower highs, lower lows, and it is right to consolidate, waiting for a breakout here. Very crucial for DAX to trade beyond 24,700, 800 zone in order to confirm a possible up move. And yes, even if you now see it is staying beyond 23,600, you can stay with the buys. However, it is going to be definitely difficult for DAX to sustain this 23,660, 23,720, 23,800 are the levels it needs to breach in order to confirm a possible reversal. Stochastic drop, the MACD is rising, the RSI is flat. Look at two similar observation. Notice after the bigger deep neck here, it has recovered completely, but also it is delivering lower highs here. So now if at all it decides to trade below 23, 500, 400 zone, that will invite the next round of drop towards 23,300, and a move below 23,300 will confirm a move towards 23,000. Stochastic is bearish. The MACD is also retraced. The RSI is almost staying flat. If you see the 3-hour charts here, since the top it is retraced, it is getting a very good resistance here. So I will wait for it to stay beyond 23,620. Expect 23,660, 700, 720, and then 23,800. Also, this is possible that it can deliver you higher highs here. Let's wait. Today's move is going to be very crucial for Germany 40. Things, the specifically stochastic is overbought, while the MACD and RSI is still having lot much of room on the upside. Look at the 4-hour chart, similar observation, lower highs, lower lows here, waiting for a breakout here. The moving averages are trading with divergence and staying bearish here. Stochastic rising, MACD almost flat, the RSI almost flat. Coming to daily charts, if you look at the yesterday's scan, MACD is also crossing over here, and stochastic and RSI is still having room for further rise. So looking at this, what you can do, I will recommend you to buy at 23,600, expect 23,650, 660, 710, 720, and if this is taken, stay bullish for 23,800. Any move beyond 23,800, chances will be high that we are looking at 23,886 and 23,970. Beyond this, stay bullish for 24,050 and 24,100 levels very soon. While when you talk about where to sell, I will recommend you to only sell here at 23,540 levels. Expect 23,500 first. 23,450 is also one of the support, and then 23,400. Any drop below 23,400 should invite extreme bearishness towards 23,308 and then 23,240. Below this, 23,000 is a certainty. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to FTSE 100. See, FTSE 100, after the greater drop, it is retraced and now trying to take a dip again. If you see it is staying below 9235, 9230 zone, you can expect more bearishness to prevail from there. And then 9210 should be the first target zone, and 9180, 9190 should be the next. Indicators at top trying to cross over for sell. The RSI is comfortable, though it has still got lot much of room on the upside. Look at the 2-hour charts. The moving averages are convergent here. Also look at the move, rise retracement, bigger rise retracement, third rise. So it might retrace a little on the downside. Now on the downside till 9180, we should not be treating S&P as bearish. Below 9180 is where you can expect it to move towards 9150 and lower levels. Stochastic looking down. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is flat. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation. The moving averages are on the verge of a crossover. And thus, once you see it is staying beyond 9250, you can initiate a buy. Yesterday also I have mentioned the same. Today again 9250. The lower price has to be above 9250. in order to confirm further bullishness towards 9265, 9280. And if at all it trades beyond 9285, you can just stay bullish from there towards 9310, 9320. Right now, I'll say it is going to get difficult. Let's wait for it to move beyond this critical zone 928085, and that's the only confirmation that it is turning bullish, else it is staying sideways or rather with moderate bearishness here. Stochastic is overbought while the MACD and RSI both are rising and are in favor of further rise here. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily charts, drop, retracement, drop, sideways movement. Let it break out. A move beyond 9250, 9260 is a confirmation of further bullishness here and a possible reversal as well. Moving averages are still bullish, though I can see this as a zone of consolidation. Higher lows, lower highs are seen. Stochastic rising, the MACD bearish, the RSI is rising as well. So considering this, what you can do? I will recommend you to buy only if you see it is staying beyond 9250. The lower price has to be above 9250. Expect 9265, 9280, 84, and if this is taken, then 9300 mark. Beyond 93, we are looking at 9326. Chances for such a rise appears less. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 9236. Expect 9220 at the first target zone, 9210 at the next, 9194 as the next, and 9180 as the last. Any drop below 9180 should take it all the way towards 9150 and lower levels. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates for that as well.